Hi, this is Robert Holloway again, and I'm at my laptop watching this video called Why People Are Stupid Astrology. Now, this video was made by Millenizing Chameleon, and it's basically two young men who are trying to debunk astrology without having any true in-depth knowledge about it. So, here we go. I hope you can hear them.
Hi, I'm Daniel Wanacott.
And I'm Sam Jensen.
And
Hi, how you doing?
this is the first episode of Why People Are Stupid, and we're going to explore the depths of human ignorance.
Well, if they know anything about ignorance, I'm sure they can say a word or two about it.
Now, our topic for this episode is astrology.
And we're going to be examining the reasons why you shouldn't believe in it.
Oh, really?
The first point is the Forer effect, also sometimes known as the Barnum effect, which is basically the phenomenon by which someone can take a very general...
Oh, trust me, buddy, I've heard about that. I've also debunked it, as well as many astrologers. So, what do you have to say about that?
as a description or a prediction and apply it to themselves and think that it's tailored specifically to them, even though it could apply to just about anyone.
Yeah, and...
Have you ever heard of gullibility? This test was also made by James Randi, who tried to debunk astrology, and Penn and Teller tried to take on that same role with their special scientist. Well, the thing about that test is that it not only debunks astrology as it's supposed to, but it proved that people can be extremely gullible. Have you ever played a song on your radio or MP3 player and think, oh my God, this song describes me to the T? Not realizing that there are millions of other people out there that can relate to the song. The same applies with just zodiac signs.
This is obviously a very big portion of astrology because horoscopes are written in such a way that they're general enough that anybody could see them tailored to them specifically.
Yes, people can relate to every zodiac sign. I myself am a solar Gemini. I myself am a lunar Leo. I also have Virgo rising, and I'm extremely strong in the Taurus department. Now, does that mean that I'm a Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Virgo? No. It means that I'm a combination of these planets in those signs, as well as the other planets. Now, the thing about horoscopes, and I'm sure millions of astrologers have tried to describe, to tell you how it works, is that it only focuses on that sun sign. Not the moon sign, not the rising sign, unless they start talking about houses, then that you consider your rising sign. But it is general. It is very, very general. And as an astrologist, I will tell you, it is extremely general to read your horoscope. Most of the times, I don't even read the general horoscope. This is what I use. I don't know if you guys can see this because the camera on this light is broken. But this is what I call the ephemeris. Well, it's my version of the ephemeris. It tells me where the planets are at this very moment in relation to the calendar I have here. You can't see it because it's written in pencil. But it tells me when Mercury is going to enter the first decan of Aries on the 26th of this month. It also told me that Mercury just entered the first decan of Aries yesterday. How does this affect me? I look over here and I again, you can't see because it's written in pencil, but I put my natal chart on this display to tell me, hey, this planet is entering this decan. Now, before I confuse you, I need to tell you, a decan is 10 degrees in a zodiac sign. Now, the Vedics may have a little bit different. They say that there are actually 10, I forgot what they call it, some kind of cultural name. But Vedic astrology, even though it's a little bit different than the Western astrology, it speaks the same language.
In fact, Richard Dawkins, among other scientists, have done experiments where they gave one astrological prediction, like one horoscope, to a group of different people with different star signs, telling them that it was for their star sign specific.
Like I said earlier, that test was originally invented by James Randi. Its purpose is to purposely debunk astrology. But he just proved that people are gullible. That's all he proved.
And most people seem to think that it's tailored specifically to them, even though it's tailored to someone else, but it applies to anyone just as well.
The link will be in the bottom of the video to that. And the second point we want to make is that astrology is not a science. Any astrologist could read your sign differently from other astrologers. It's total.
No, astrology is a science. Astro meaning stars and cosmos or whatever. Ology means the study of. Now, if you're studying something, that is considered a science because you are observing, you're making you're making guesses, and you're putting it to the test. That's what astrology does. Now, astrologers will make mistakes from time to time. The gods know I have, but they learn from their mistakes, and they keep note of their accuracy and their miscalculations and everything. They keep record of this stuff. It is a science, okay? You don't have to be a psychic or a man with supernatural powers just to do astrology. Anybody who has a brain can do astrology.
Totally subjective. There's no method in which you can read somebody's star sign.
Just calling something science doesn't make it so. You have to follow the scientific method, which has to be objective and quantifiable, and you have to have testable results and repeatable results. This is, at best,
I agree.
you call it an art, and even that would be stretching it, because people are basically just looking at the sky and making things up with no set method.
Nope.
No reason to believe the results.
No, you're wrong.
Science.
You're wrong in that one. People look into the sky, they see certain configurations of the planets and the stars, they notice what's happening here on Earth, and they keep note of it until that cycle comes again. Now, for example, the reason why most astrologers are nervous about Uranus entering Aries is because the last time that happened was during the Depression. That is when new technology of mass destruction was invented. Now we're entering that same predicament that's happening so many years ago. They noticed that it was Uranus entering Aries that caused this.
Anybody can be a scientist. Anybody can pick up an experiment and do it, and they can see if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. With astrology, you got to be special and gifted, and you have to be an astrologist. It's
kind of like being a wizard.
Yeah, you got to be chosen.
Okay, first of all, I am a wizard because to me, my definition of wizard is someone who is knowledgeable, someone who understands the hidden truth of reality, like astrology, numerology, alchemy. That's what wizards really study: astrology, alchemy, and magic. But you guys don't realize that has been reincarnated into what we call science.
And by the stars to do it, if I can't read his star sign, then it's not a science because there's no experiment for me.
Okay, you can if you study it. You can't just say, oh, you're an Aries? You look like a ram. No, that's not how it works. If you study astrology, maybe you wouldn't make such an ignorant video on something that you obviously have no idea about.
To do it with.
And even astrologers admit that they don't know how it works, but they just claim that it does.
Okay, now that's true. There are a lot of astrologers that are debating the fact that how astrology works, but they can never agree to why it works. The same goes with science. I mean, I just finished watching an astronomy video about Uranus and Neptune, two planets that took the rules and regulations of what science thought physics was all about and twisted it. We could look at water. Water is the only thing that managed to break the laws of nature. But it supports nature. So what's the point? The idea is that scientists, like astrologers, may fuck up from time to time, but we learn from our mistakes. And for you to categorize as stupid people only says something about your own character. In other words, it takes one to know one.
The final point is that there's no cause and effect relationship between the positions of stars and planets and human affairs like our personality.
Wrong! Scientists have proven that the sun can affect the weather here on Earth. The moon, in its many phases, has been proven that it affects not only human life and causes chaos from time to time, but it also has an effect in women's menstrual system. It has the effect on shells. It has the effect on the tides. It has the effect on basically every living creature and entity that exists here on Earth. It's like, for example, if you're standing and you know that somebody has a knife behind your back, you wouldn't be so comfortable about that, right? But if that same person with a knife in his hand was in front of you, you feel more secure because you can have a better view at him. The same thing goes with astrology. Call it feng shui of the cosmos.
These are luck, things that are going to happen to us, decisions that we're going to make. There's no way that you can make a physical connection. Makes no sense.
Obviously.
This is a battery. It's a physical object, and it can move through the universe. Me throwing this, a star just exploded because I threw that.
Stars are always exploding, whether you throw that battery or not. And what a stupid analogy that was.
The position of the battery clearly caused the star to explode. How? I don't know. It just happened.
Alright, why does the flicker of a moth's wing from Asia affect the weather here in North America? Huh? Can you explain to me that? And what about that proof that you could take a drop of blood of someone, take it far away, and whatever they're feeling at that very moment, the same blood is affected also? Can you explain that?
Fucking magic, man.
Yeah, it is fucking magic. Life is a mystery. Man, motherfucker.
But
moving shit, that's how it works.
But honestly, what is the special magical power of like Mars aligning with Venus?
First of all, Mars aligning with Venus would never happen with you. And if you're an astrologer, I know you're laughing about that too.
Mystical power, and then it beams down to Earth and affects humanity, but only people born during certain months.
Here's the answer.
No, it affects everybody.
It's all made up. It's just fake. It's totally utter bullshit. There's no other way to put it. And if you believe it, I want to hear from you. I want you to give me a rebuttal. Why do you believe in astrology? Why do you, I want to hear from...
I believe in astrology because I see its effect on my life and in the lives of many other people and events here on Earth. I believe in astrology because I studied it. Now, I used to be a critic of astrology. I thought it was bullshit because I was favoring free will over destiny when I realized that free will and destiny is basically one and the same. Astrology has proven itself over and over again. I mean, I'm keeping records of where the planets are, how they're affecting the current events, not just only individuals but countries. I'm looking at how people react in their birth chart, relating to the birth chart. I could see this shit happening. I can sometimes guess somebody's zodiac sign. Well, I'm not accurate about it, but I can basically have a pretty good guess of it. For example, my boss asked me what sign she was. I said that, well, you have the leadership of Leo, but you're very caring like a Cancer. So I'm guessing you're like in between the two signs, and she was.
From you, because I'm genuinely curious.
Really?
Yeah, tune in next time when we tackle...
If you're genuinely curious, why not study it yourself? Instead of practicing it on people, why not animals? Why not plants? Why not gemstones, because they do also affect astrology as well. I mean, that's a long toss right there, but astrology does have an effect, not just only on humans, but animals and plants.
Well, something else stupid people do.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this.
We're gonna make a bunch today, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Do you really feel comfortable calling people stupid when you yourself do not know everything? Do you have that kind of confidence or that false sense of judgment or pride to call other people stupid because they believe or they study something that you've never studied? You are very judgmental. You need to learn to have an open mind. After all, that's what being a scientist is all about. Thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. To all you astrologers out there, don't let these assholes insult you. You do what you know you do what you do best. Blessed be.